Hello, this video is going to demonstrate how to run a hospital indemnity quote on your Fidelis quoting tool. So when we do sign into our dashboard, we see the available products in which we are able to run a quote for. Underneath hospital indemnity, I will select the blue Run Quote button. From there, it will take me to the next screen where I will start by entering my client's zip code. It will then populate the city and the state in the upper right-hand corner. I can select the age, the gender, as well as the tobacco status, and then I can sort by price, AM Best rating, or SP rating. Underneath the client label, this is optional, but if I wanted to type in my client's name, I could certainly do so. Then I will hit Get Quote. On the next page, it will bring up all the different plans that are available for my client, starting with that lowest premium amount. So there are a lot of different hospital indemnity plans that are on the market based on the different benefits amounts and as well as the hospital confinement amount and the days. So there are a lot of different plans in here for you to look at. We do add some additional information regarding that plan, if it includes a household discount or not. Also, if there are any policy fees associated with applying for coverage. So if I scroll through some of these, I can look at the different benefits that are included as well as what that base plan is there. So, for example, if I wanted to go into the GTL plan, what I will do here is I will click on the plan details section. So this is bringing up the basic plan cost for the $12.05. If I wanted to adjust any of that information, so the base plan is $100, but let's say my client is needing a plan for $200 a day, it is going to add that cost here in green. So it's going to show you as you change the different benefit amounts and also add any riders what that additional cost would be. So for example, if I wanted to add the skilled nursing benefit rider of $100 a day, how much more in premium would that cost me? Same with the ambulance rider. If I wanted to add that, how much more is that going to be to the additional cost? So I can go through here and add any of the additional riders to the plan, and then as I scroll up here, it will adjust my premium amount. So I started off with $12, now I'm at $34, just because I went through and I did change the benefit amounts as well as add in a couple of riders to that. So I can compare a couple of different plans if I wanted to do so and kind of see how those different plans compare to one another. That is through our compare quotes section. So if I go back down through here and I wanted to select the GTL plan that I was looking at here. We'll select that one here, and then we'll also just kind of select a similar plan, the Heartland plan here. So let's say I have these two plans that I am looking at for my client. If I go into the compare quotes section, I will then see those two plans side by side. So now as I go through, I can see if I change this to $200 a day, how much more in premium that would be. And I'll also do the same for this other plan so I can see what those costs would be. So pretty similar based on the benefit amount. Let's go down to kind of the skilled nursing. I can add in those differences there. Maybe I'm wanting to add an ambulance rider. So then I can see the difference. So with this GTL plan, I can add different amounts for my ambulance benefit, whereas the other plan I only have one option. So this is a great way in which you can compare the different riders for the different plans. You can see big difference there in the preventative care and the different benefit amounts that you can do there. So if I go through and I kind of select the different riders that I want, as I scroll up here, I can see the different cost and how that changed my monthly cost just based on the different riders that I did select through the plan. So once we have figured out the two plans that we want to show our client, we can always save that as a PDF or print that out for the client so they can take a look at that. If I hit the back button there, it will always take me back to this main page here where I can see all the different types of plans. Now, if I did want to sort any of this information out, I do have a couple of sorting options. So if I wanted just to see plans that contained a household discount or plans without policy fees, I can include those different type of filters in with the quoting. So if you have any questions on how to run a hospital indemnity quote and do any of the comparisons, you can always contact your Fidelis representative. They'd be happy to help answer any questions you may have. You can also contact CSG Actuarial and we can help walk you through any of the different plan benefits and as well as how to run a quote.